ladies want some hip house music. Then scream, oh yeah, if you choose it. Let the bass roll, don't lose it. If it's not my song, then refuse it. Cause I'm here to rock the mic on time. Cause it took some time to write this rhyme. But nevertheless, troopers, I'm finished. Yo, and now you gonna get it. Here I am. So throw up your hands and wave them in the air. From side to side, keep moving. Stay in step and I'ma keep on grooving to this song that you waited and waited and waited to come along. And now it's here, so you can start cheering. That's what I'm used to hearing. Everybody having a good time while I'm giving you an earful of rhymes. Watching me dance and shake it. Most girls in the world can't take it. Me fake it, you must be crazy. Intimidation, it don't even faze me. You're an MC, you look kind of lazy. Say you can beat me, now that might amaze me. Or the next man, if you really can. Rock the beat without a band and make the girls all sweaty and steamy. Cause that's how it is every time they see me to do it. FASTEDDIE, now let's see if I can make you dance. Put you in a trance, I never go backwards, I only advance. To keep you moving and keep you shaking. On the MIC, I don't fake and say we grinds on a steady track. So if you can't hang, just step the hell back and let me progress and do my best to give you more. So never settle for less or nothing, imitation or phony. Cause I'm the only real macaroni. So keep on moving and grooving and swinging. Party people, there's no time for playing. So I'ma keep dancing and also rapping. Cause you know damn well it's happening. It's a funky fresh style out the box. And it's rising straight to the top. Non-stop like a runaway train. Even suckers behind while I'm doing my thing. On the mic just like you like it. It's hype because I hype it. And you can always say that you saw. Get more. So here we go again, yo, let's go. Cause I'm about to bum rush the show. So if you're with me and you're not scared, scream it out real loud and say, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 How y'all feel out there? How y'all feel out there? Let's go. Everybody get funky. Everybody get funky. Yes, let's go. Tune into the hottest station on the internet nation. BallsRadio.com is your boy Izzy Stars in the building. Today I have a wonderful special guest. I have legendary Jayda, Ikon, Infiniti. And today we're going to talk about a little bit about the Florida starting history. And we're going to go into a little bit about trans life details. And we're also going to go into politics in the Florida ballroom scene. Please don't go nowhere. Don't forget that number is 347-709-0655. It's your boy Izzy Stars once again. You're now tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation.
This is your life. Bitch, that's right, girl. This is your life. Starring you. The only motherfucking street girl about to clock her motherfucking rent. Cause girl, you know you ain't got no place to stay with your broke ass. Bitch, you ain't worked since work had your tired ass. Excuse me, girl. I don't speak slurred English. Excuse me? Honey. You're tired and you're ugly. You black too. You're a black nasty bitch. Why I'm at it, your mama's a black nasty bitch too. I saw her ass too. Patrolling up and down the street like she got something to sell. Bitch, we don't sell cantaloupes out here. Bitch, we sell pussy. Straight up pure USDA pussy. And your mama ain't got none, honey. She reaping the benefits of an aged pussy, honey. She jiggling, girl. She got more nuts than I got, and I'm a boy.
Hey, what's up, girl mama? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, me? Yeah, they call me Alexis and shit, right? Or sometimes they call me Mariah. Sometimes they call me Janet. I like Brenda K. Suckers. I think I look like her. But that's not the point, okay? Oh, I came out here to tell you a couple of things, girl. Cause you see, you new in the neighborhood. If you didn't know, this is my corner. That means I run this bitch. Oh, Que dice, I don't want no fucking tacky bitches up here, honey. Okay, you need to conduct yourself properly. So, this is how it has to be, mama, okay? ¿Tú entiendes, alright? Because I know you're Hibara, mama. I probably can't talk English to you because you don't understand, alright? Where you from anyway?
This thing.
Brooklyn. Oh, I thought so. Look more like the Bronx to me, bitch, but that's alright. Anyway, listen. Don't you come and stand out on my corner looking all motherfucking busted and shit. You got that cheap-ass Madonna wig with a ponytail. And mama, that's very plain, okay? Puerto Rican girls cannot have blonde ambition. And what color is that lipstick anyway? Fuck me red? Honey, no, mama, that's I'm tired.
Also, don't forget, log on right now. If you're not logged in, log on to ballsingradio.com. Click play on the little player up top. Also, you can look on the right-hand side and click the little message box, that little message bubble right there with the little yellow dot. That's right, darling. You want to click that, and you can interact and chat with everybody live on the air. We're having a geek Eagles see you there. Shout out to Princess Magnifique. We pop, we dip, we spit.
We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. Pop. Dip. Spin. Now, bring it in. Pop. Dip. Spin. Legends begin. Pop. Dip. Spin. Now, bring it in. Pop. Dip. Spin. Legends begin. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. We pop. We pop. We pop, we pop, we pop, we pop, we spin to win. Judges. Pick one. Judges. One. Judges.
Feel your beat, feel it now. Ain't nobody fucking with you right now. And if a bitch try to get real slick, shut up. Scally ass bitch talking shit, shut up. Popping her lip cause she rolling with a click. Ain't nothing but a hand whip. You gotta be fancy, a little bit cocky. If you wanna snatch you up a hot time, you gotta be the baddest bitch like Trina. Sure wanna do this like you're the teacher. Wait a minute, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack ain't never met a bitch this sick. Little Sally Walker was walking down the street with a green ass face cause the bitch couldn't take it. Beat up in this club. Ain't nobody out there tell you nothing. Ladies drop that shit like you're the sickest bitch in this room. Feel your beat, shut it down. Take it to the floor like feel your beat, feel it now. Ain't nobody fucking with you right now. Oh my god, my beat is so sick.
6 feet down to the T. We've stitched up like a seam. Labeled out garments, cinched in weeds. Get back before you feel my flame. Trapped on a runway, nowhere to go. Here's your chance to show me what you know. Spin, kick, give a little dip. Bring it back up, then sit.
Feel your beat up in this club. Ain't nobody out there tell you nothing. Ladies drop that shit like you're the sickest bitch in this room. Feel your beat, shut it down. Take it to the floor like feel your beat, feel it now. Ain't nobody fucking with you right now. Feel your beat up in this club. Ain't nobody out there tell you nothing. Ladies drop that shit like you're the sickest bitch in this room. Feel your beat, shut it down. Take it to the floor like This is what
listen up.
Breast so soft.
Yes.
Body so tight.
Let's go.
Stomach so flat.
Ballroom.
The nose is cunt.
Seal.
The titties is soft.
Radio.
The hurricane.
It's in the building. 347-709-0655. Number that you tune into the hottest station on the internet nation.
So soft. Ow. Pussy so wet. Ow. Katrina. Meow. Taste it. Meow. Eat it. Meow. Ow. Meow. Pussy. Meow. Meow. Katrina. Rat-tat-tat-tow. The hurricane. Rat-tat-tat-tow. Oh. Breast so soft. Ow. Body so tight. Yeah. Stomach so flat. Yeah. And the nose is cunt. Ow. And the titties are soft. The titties and the breast and the titties are soft. And the titties are soft. Ow. The titties are soft. Ow. The hurricane hits the building.
I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
This is a little magnifique elite beat.
To the building, down scale off when I enter 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 the building, into the building. Into the building. Into the building. Lights go off when I enter the building. Into the building. Into the building. Into the building. Lights go off when I dance go off. Dance go off when I enter. Dance go off. Dance go off when I enter. 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 off when I enter the building. When I enter the building. Off when I enter the building. When I enter the building. Bounce go off when I enter the building.
I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look that way. Look that way. Look that way. Every time I walk in the club, they hating on me 'cause it all look good. My hair done right and my dress real tight. All eyes on me. I took the night. Every time I walk in the club, they hating on me 'cause it all look good. My hair done right and my dress real tight. All eyes on me. I took the night. I took the night. I took the night. I took the night. All eyes on me. I took the night. I took the night. I took the night. I took the night. All eyes on me. I took the night. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. 1, 2, 4, 3. None of these bitches look better than me. Better than me. Better than me. None of these bitches look better than me. Hate, 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 hate. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look that way. Look that way. Look that way. Hate, 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 hate. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look that way. Look that way. Look that way. Hate, 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 hate. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look that way. Look that way. Look that way. Hate, 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 hate.
We want another one. I'm here to we want another one, just like the other one. We want another one, just like the other one. We want another one, just like the other one. We want another one, just like the other one. We want another one, just like the other one. We want another one. I'm here to we want another one, just like the other one. We want another one, just like the other one. We want another one, just like the other one. Stand back, clear the floor. I want to hear the kids yell for more. I knew a girl named Tina, and Tina was always done. But looking at you and thinking of her, I see you're here for fun. I know a boy named Andre, whose dips are quite on point. But looking at you and thinking of him, I see you smoke the joint. I'm here to work. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Give your runway walk a try. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Give your runway walk a try. I'm gonna make it hot right now. Yes, I'm gonna make it hot. I'm gonna make it hot right now. Yes, I'm gonna make it hot. Eat it now. Sunbeam's here to show you how. Work it, work it, work it now. Sunbeam's here to show you how. Eat it now. Sunbeam's here to show you how. Work it, work it, work it now. She better work. I'll need 5 drink tickets, please. Harmonica is here to work. Clear the stage. Here's my music. Yes, I'm dressed. I'm here to work. Newsflash. No touching. No pushing. I'm here to work. Wanna see you work. Wanna feel you work. Wanna watch you work. 'Cause I'm here to work. I'm here to work. Wanna see you work. Wanna feel you work.
I'm feeling very, very diva right now, okay?
some nerve. Here I am and feeling fierce. Miss Honey, 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 Miss Honey,
the hottest station on the internet nation.
Don't forget, I have the legendary Jayda Ikon Infiniti coming soon. Don't get impatient. Darling, I love you, but can't you see? It's ballroom for me.
Bring it, honey.
This is a Manny LaBeija, a Queen Beat, House of Ninja, House of Infinity, Starship Records, production. I am your host, Izzy Infinity, and I want all the girls that serve to bring it to the floor. Take your marks, get ready, and vote.
To the left, to the right, to the left. You're C, get out my sight. Poke it up, poke it down, poke it up. Come on, girl, you're playing around. To the beat, to the noise, to the beat. Come on, girl, you know it's not choice. To the right, to the left, to the right. Sit down, sweetie, you look out of crap.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fiercest of them all? Will I serve them at the bar? Will I walk big and tall? Who will take the fall? Who will serve them on the floor? Will I get the grand of all?
Nice camera action.
Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it, beat it up, 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 beat
You just can't take it. Talk about reading.
Bitch, you in the back, I'm ahead of the class. Better sit that ass down before I slay that ass. Coolie hot shit on your fucking face. School days epic, you don't make the grade, bitch. So let me see your power. Hunts on speed, 1,000 miles per hour. At a deadly rate. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. So you want immaculate conception? Then bitch, let this be a true confession. You're a tired bitch. Bitch, you're a tangent. You want another meeting late? Then here's a fucking mirror right in front of your face. So who wanna come for me? The only real bitch running NYC. That bitches throw shade cause they just can't take. That bitches throw shade cause they just can't take. Ever since I was a young buck, playing with my Tonka truck. Always knew I'd be one of the greatest, shitting on the motherfucking haters. And though you hear bitches breaking the code, remember I'm number one in control. Moving at a deadly rate. That bitches throw shade cause they just can't take. That bitches throw shade cause they just can't take.
Shout out to Mother One Ambiance for this awesome track. By the way, this discotheque is very, very, very big also, which means it sticks to you. You know what I mean? Something about this beat. So shout out to the House of Ambiance and Juan Ambiance. Mother, you turned it out with this beat. It is fabulous. I love it. You're now tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation, BallroomTeamRadio.com.
のりマザーオブジャパンコピーミザラヒ私は元から女の子コピーミザラヒ日本のマザーは私だけコピーミザラヒ I'm the real fish I'm the con コピーミザラヒ私は元から女の子コピーミザラヒ日本のマザーは私だけコピーミザラヒ I'm the one and only mother of Japan Copy me Zara P M to the I to the motherfucking G You can't help but look at me Look at me bitch Look at me bitch Look at me bitch M to the I to the motherfucking G You can't help but look at me Look at me bitch Look at me bitch Look at me bitch Joいい感じJoいい感じJoいい感じJoいい感じJoいい感じJoいい感じいい感じいい感じ考えずに感じて気分はまるで子猫のようにゴロゴロニャンニャンゴロゴロニャン今夜のおかずは何かしら考えずに感じて気分はまるで子猫のようにゴロゴロニャンニャンゴロゴロニャン今夜のおかずは何かしら Don't have to think just feel it feel like a P-U-S-S-Y cat meow 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 What you gonna feed me tonight Don't have to think just feel it feel like a P-U-S-S-Y cat meow 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 What you gonna feed me tonight What you gonna feed me tonight What you gonna feed me tonight What you gonna feed me What you gonna feed me What you gonna feed me tonight Go
Witch Doctor.
Tell all the queens how it be. Get tens or chop off the pen when you knock.
All right, 347-709-0655 with the number to dial, but we're going to have to lower that down a little bit. And I have Jayda, Ikon, Infiniti in the building. Say what's up, Jayda. You in the building?
Hello.
Yes, darling.
What's going on?
Well, hold on. Let me lower the music real quick. Welcome to BallsingRadio.com, darling. Give your shout-outs and your love to everybody who's tuning in right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Love, 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 smooches. Mwah.
So check it out. Let's start it like this. Actually, all right. If you're not logged in, log on right now. We're gonna give you a minute. We have a lot to discuss, right?
Down. Let's get started.
Let's get
started. Where do we begin?
All right, let's start with the beginning. You know, tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, for those who don't know and who is new to ballroom scene, give us a little small description about yourself, real quick.
Okay, let's see. Where do I start? I'll start off. I came out in the scene like back in 1990 when I was about 17 years old. I was just, a little ponquita back then. I wouldn't say a butch queen because I was never a butch queen. I was always, a very feminine queen. I started off in the ballroom scene in 1991 with the House of L'Amour. And Caesar was the father of the house, and the legendary Consuela was the mother. That was like my first experience with ballroom, and it was a grand experience. Both Caesar and Consuela was a great tribute to my ballroom experience. Then the ballroom, the L'Amour house kind of faded after Consuela passed, and Caesar moved on to other things. I then went on to the House of Extravaganza, and I then moved to Florida, like I want to say in the late 1995. And when I arrived to Florida, there wasn't much of a ball scene here. I want to say that it had just basically started to take off. You had Angel.
Wait 1 second. We're going too fast. That was a little too much for the girls.
Too much all at one time.
Let's go back a little bit. We're going to take it back. Okay, give us a little bit about, the New York days. You was growing up child. How was your family at home? Like, did they accept you as how you were? How did that work out?
I want to say in the beginning, it was very hush-hush. Like, I didn't come out right away because I wasn't quite sure how my family would take it because, I had an older brother that was gay also. So it was kind of, like I was afraid
And we're
that
gonna
it would be
reveal
too
that
much.
later too. By the way,
Yeah,
Don't reveal it yet.
I was afraid that it would be too much of a shock to my family to have two, siblings in the household at one time. So at first I was kind of, like I kept it hush hush. And my brother, he came out. Él se fue volando rápido. For those that don't understand what that means, he came out with feathers flying, honey. He was a dancer and he did his thing, but I just kept on the radar for a long time. And it wasn't until, we came to Florida that, I kind of let myself come out of the closet a little bit, and I started, testing the waters and doing my thing. And, Angel, has started his scene here with the Infinities and JoJo Infinity.
That was in New York?
Ebony.
Wait, this was in New York or Florida?
This was here. This was here when I arrived here. When I was in New York, that I was in the Lemoores,
Okay.
I had just gotten a taste of the scene. I was only with the Lemoores probably maybe a year,
Right.
two tops.
Because
it wasn't very
I
long.
want to know what clubs did you go to? Did you
Oh, back in the days, like I'm telling you, like I started when I was 17 years old. So like, I used to sneak in the clubs when I was just a little baby. But I used to go to the Sound Factory Bar. I used to go to Café con Leche.
Yes,
We
legendary.
went to Webster Home. We went to, like Sound Factory Bar.
Yes.
There was a lot of, back in the days, and there was,
How
there
was
was
the
regular
scene? How was
clubs.
the scene back there? The Christopher Street, the Pier. How
The
was the
scene
scene?
back then was so different than it was
Yes.
now. I felt like back then the kids were like so much more united than they were nowadays. The kids used to all, like gather up on the piers, and everybody was like, "Where are you going tonight?" And everybody would be like, "We're going here." And todo el mundo, would end up at the same places at the end of the night and have fun. And, it was just a very unified scene back in the days. Everybody kind of looked after each other. And, it was just very different. Nowadays, the kids are so competitive and they're just, against each other. And it's just like a war within our own community.
What
It's
year
just-
was this that she was doing, the whole New York scene?
I went between 1990 and 95 was my early, child years in New York.
Have you won
And then-
balls in New York?
In my early years, yeah, I did like the Milan Alphabet Ball, and I did, some of the early, like our Chanel balls.
Yes.
Yeah, those were the early days, when I was just a baby. I was walking Baby Faith and Transformation, because I would go from, like
Wow, I haven't heard
Butch
those
Queen.
categories in a minute.
Yeah, those were like the early days.
Tell us some categories that were back in the days that you don't really have today.
Well, mainly the transformation categories. They don't have the category where you come out looking like a Bush Queen and transform into a.
What is transformation for those who don't,
Transformation is you come out looking like like you're a passable trade, and then you transform into a passable, femme queen, and you can get your tens in both categories and snatch. And not many people can pull that off these days, and they couldn't do it back then. And nevertheless, now, it's just a hard category to pull off. And, my father Hector was one of the legends in that category, and he was the one who was like, "Bitch, you need to turn it out and do this." And he was the one who, kind of pushed me to do that category a lot. So, but before that, I used to do Babyface, and I always lived for voguing, but that was never my thing. That was, a lot of like Aviance was one of my baby brothers that I used to run around with when I was in the Lemoore, and that was his tea. I always used to, live to watch him and my brother and all those kids vogue. And then when I went on to the House of Extravaganza, I was always like underneath Jose because I used to live with Diana, which was like really like right around the corner from Jose's house. So we was always all together for a long period of time. We was just like a little clique. We always hung out in the Lower East Side and stuff.
Yes, the Lower East Side.
Mhm.
Shout out to the Lower East Side, by the way.
Yes, honey, those were the days.
Okay, before we go into the ballroom scene and all that stuff, let's talk a little bit about, transitioning, the life of femme queenism, the life of being a trans woman, or, what is that about? Like, give us a brief description, of, what that's like. How do you get into that? Like, how do you go about that? How do you even get, like, the thoughts to do that?
Well, let me see how I can start off explaining. A lot of people confuse, transitioning is very, it's kind of difficult to explain because some people think that everybody is transsexual. A lot of people get it confused. There's a lot of people out there that are just, I hate to put it like, I don't want to make it seem like, I'm judging people, but some of them are just, homosexual men that just really get off with, dressing like a woman, and they put on women's clothes, and they think that that's, that's for them. And they go, as far as getting implants and doing all these surgeries to their body, but it's not really, in their genetics or in their brain for them to be trans. To me, a trans woman is somebody from very young who always desires and feels in their mind that they was born in the wrong body. So they really work towards their whole life to changing that. And, it's really, a long process. You have to, genetically change things, within your body by taking hormones. And then you have to make the transition by literally like changing, things in your life by, changing the way you dress and changing, your mannerisms. And, so it's a complete, change within your life. And some people think that it's just that easy, and it's really not that easy. That's why you got a lot of these girls walking around that, people are like, well, is that what a transsexual is? And they really just give a lot of transsexuals a bad name. But they're really, to me, they're not what, transsexuals are really supposed to be. To me, they're not what transsexual is. They're just, it's a misconception. But, I'm like I said, I don't want to judge people, but, there are people that, like I said, there's misconceptions to it, just like there is with everything. But, it's not an easy road. I've known a lot of girls who have gone through surgeries and have gone, many years of transitioning, and then come to find out that it wasn't for them, and have transitioned back, and have gone through a lot of situations, a lot of heartaches, and dark periods in their lives. And like I said, it's just it's a hard pill to swallow. It's got to be who you are, to me, in deep inside you.
Really,
Yeah, it has. Yeah, you have to be really. It just has to be who you are in order for you to accomplish this change. Because if you're just doing it because you think it's cute for you, and you wanna, you wanna get tens in the ballroom, and you wanna battle this one, and you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, then later on down the road, it's just not going to work for you.
Wow. Amazing. All right, now tell us a little bit, how do you go about getting hormones and doing this transition? Like, what are the steps,
Well, to get hormones, first of all, you have to, be seen by doctors. You have to see therapists. They have to feel that, you're in the right state of mind and that you're making the right decisions before you go through that. I think every state has different ways of going about doing it. Some states are more lenient and have easier ways of getting it. I know New York City is like, they have them, like so many clinics where you can get them nowadays. It's so much easier than here. It's like they make it so much difficult for girls here. And, because of, the shortage and the difficulty of, being able to get them, it causes a lot of girls to go the black market route. And they, they order them like online, or they buy them from other girls that they know on the street. And, it's just, it's a shame, because these are things that should be provided to girls, because it's not something that a lot of us choose. This is something that it's like I said, it's a genetic thing. We're born with this issue. It's a medical issue that we should, like anybody else who has a medical issue, we should have the access to these medications.
Right. Now, this silicone and stuff, is this dangerous? Like, how
The
do you get
silicone, silicone has been around for a long time, and a lot of these girls have been doing it for a long time. And my opinion on this is, I don't recommend it to nobody. It's extremely dangerous. I've seen very, very terrible, horrible, just scary outcomes from these silicone injections. But I've also seen some beautiful, just gorgeous outcomes. So, it varies. My thing is, if this is the choice that you're going to make to go on this route, do your research, make sure that the person that you're going to is somebody who's reputable, and, like I said, do your research. Just don't go to any person that just learned how to do it from fulana de tal from yesterday and is getting her stuff from Home Depot and is trying to make $1 because she doesn't care about you and she's just trying to get her coins and she's gonna light you. So
wow, have you heard of the incident in Florida with the fake transgender doctor?
Yeah,
that's
yeah, that's
shout out
been
to
going
Raji,
around a
by the
lot.
way. You know what I mean? Raji is one of those transgendered women who obviously went through some situations like that, and she was brave enough to expose it to the
To
world,
go
to
on
give it to the
television
world
and tell
the
her
younger
story.
generation.
Yes,
Yes.
she's remarkable.
Education.
She's an inspiration.
Yes, we love you, Raji. If you're tuning in.
Yeah, shout out
She was
to
also
her.
on Blotch, by the way.
Yes.
She's sending it out with her own little legacy. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Wow. All right. So, let's talk about breast implants real quick because there's a lot of people who are a little skeptical, with the whole breast implants thing.
Well,
what is your
breast
opinion on
implants
breast
have come
implants?
a long way too. At first, the surgeries, like I said, they had silicone. Now they have saline. They used to go under the armpits. Now they go through the nipple. Everything, with time gets perfected, and they get better and better with time. And it's just like it's you're chancing with everything that you do. Is it's a gamble. So I just say that do your research, make sure that you're going with a reputable doctor, and just do you. If it makes you happy and if it's something that you really desire to do, then I suggest that you do whatever is going to make you happy. You only live once, I say.
All right. Okay. Now let's talk about the whole guy thing. The relationship situation with trans.
Oh Lord,
because back in the days it was very difficult, very hard. Nowadays
it's
very,
still difficult.
Really. So give us just a little bit about that. What's the update on that?
Well, you know how the story goes. These guys, most of them are down low. They don't want to, put their tea out there. They just want to, see you on the down low. They don't want nobody to know that they're running scarce with the tea girls. But, the reality is that, the tranny chasers and the tranny lovers, the population is growing rapid, and it's amazing that
so you feel living this and experiencing this, you feel like it's the rate is rising.
Oh yes, because the amount of tranny girls is on the rise.
Wow.
The amount of girls that are actually coming out is like unbelievable. You would not believe how many girls are out there. Right. People don't realize how many girls are out there because we're so underground. We have not surfaced. We're just now starting to surface because with all the actual we're getting actual airtime now with the whole Caitlyn Jenner and all the other stuff.
Yeah. How do you feel about that though? You feel like that's a good thing, or let me ask you another question.
I think that she's got a great platform and she's bringing a little bit of light to the situation, but I just don't really think that she deserves to have like the grand old title of the legendary transgender, whatever it is that they're giving her, like the queen of transgenders that they're giving her, because she just started. Like how did she gain that title so fast? You know?
Speaking of that, we're gonna get back to that a little bit later. But let's talk a little bit about legends. Let's talk. Well, before that, I wanted to ask you. Do you find that guys nowadays, are a little bit more open? Like, have you ever experienced like a guy talking to another guy in public about being with a trans woman?
I still think that it's still brushed under the rug. A lot of people are still very afraid to admit
Because I was
to.
gagging there, one of my daughters, shout out to Elizabeth Marie Ninja, she came to Florida, we were kicking, we went out shopping, we were walking around and this guy, was talking to another guy about being with a transgender and then she like actually went, one of my friends and my friends like got a hard on and it was funny because we spooked. You know what I'm saying? So and once he got spooked, he was a little bit more, since he was around us, he was a little more open about it. So, but it was just a weird experience. You know what I mean? But it was great to see that, guys nowadays are starting to be a little more open with their gender preferences that they are, attracted to. So shout out to that. Now let's go back into that other topic I was talking about. Let's talk about the Florida legends real quick. Who are the original Florida legends?
Oh wow, let's see.
Because there's a lot of controversy coming up with this topic.
Well,
we're about to open Pandora's box. I hope you know that.
Yeah, okay. Let me start by saying that. Let me start by saying that. Start right here. That the New York kids, which are my original family, because I'm originally from New York. That's my home, my stomping grounds. But my issue with the kids from New York is that they want to come here and they want to dictate, like who are the Florida legends and the pioneers, and like how do they know who are the pioneers and the legends unless they they ask the ones that have laid it down here. Like, I don't understand how this happens.
So do you feel that, this process right now, about, finding exactly who's legendary and putting lists out on blogs? And
I think it should be left up to the people of Florida who have been paving the way for years and years and years and years. Right. Not the ones from New York that are coming here doing it now. Because maybe they're holding it down and doing their thing now, and then they're the upcoming new generation kids. But honey, before there was you, there was somebody else doing it before you who laid it down, that gave you the the path to do it what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Because
so you feel like there's favoritism?
Oh, there's always been favoritism. That's that's.
So you feel like the fact of the fact is it's still okay. So it's inaccurate, basically. Are you trying to say?
Well, I just feel that yeah, I guess you could say it's inaccurate to a sense.
I feel the same way. A whole lot of people in Bone feel the same way.
I just feel that there's a lot of people that are left out.
We're not gonna fight about it. We're gonna talk
about it.
There's
a lot of people that are left out. Like I can go on and say, okay, let me start by saying, okay, we have Angel Infinity, we have JoJo Infinity Ebony.
And they were just recently deemed, by the way, by Angel. Andre Clark Mizrahi. My bad. Oh, I got so many names in my head. I'm sorry. Andre Mizrahi, Ikon, Andre Mizrahi. He was the one who deemed them, right? And the
did he already deem these people or no?
Yes, he gave an award. He gave an award in Florida to Angel and Ikon. I was there. And he also deemed Milan, Father Milan, Warren Milan.
Okay.
Shout out to Warren Milan, we love you. You know what I mean? And this was at the, Andre Mizrahi Invades the Sunshine State Ball, which I attended.
Right.
So
okay, but what about all the other people that are have been left out of the list and out of the awards ball and that have, seriously have been laying down for years and years ahead of all these people. Right. So there's something. Well, do you know?
Let's start like this real quick before you break into the ice right now. Let's talk a little bit about you actually helped. Is it true that you actually helped TP Lord's drag career? Did you help Boo start that career?
I wouldn't say I helped her drag career. I want to say that I helped her. I don't want to misword it. I want to say that I helped her with her ballroom status because believe it or not, back in the day before TP Lords was Mother TP Lords, me and TP Lords dated.
Wow.
Yes, and when TP wanted to, I remember TP wanted to walk a certain ball. I don't remember which one it quite was. I helped him walk a certain category, and I helped him with the idea. And frankly, it was, us. I created him a hat that had doves in it, and when it opened up, the doves came out, and he wore a jacket with feathers that we created for him and everything. Well, anyways, the moment when the feathers came out, and I mean the birds came out, and the bird came and positioned itself on his shoulders as he did his runway down the runway, and it was just like flapping his wings while he was doing the runway. It was an iconic moment that like it will go down in history forever. And he became mother lords from that status. So I feel that I contributed to his becoming mother and his status in the ballroom. Yes, I think I helped him with that. But no, I didn't help him become, his legendary status of TP Lords, the entertainer, because that, he holds credit to on his own, because he's a great entertainer, and he's made that all on his own.
Work. Okay. Congratulations, by the way. That was an awesome moment.
Yes.
Also, you had a brother in the scene. His name was Freddie Extravaganza.
Yes, Freddie Extravaganza. He lives up in Central Florida. He does his thing.
Is that Freddie that I be doing the things in Lakeland?
Mm-hmm. His parties and scandals with
love you, Freddie.
His production company up there. Yeah, they're getting ready
turning
for
with the dance company productions out here. I'm telling you,
Well,
I
Chuck's
DJed
Fierce
for one of his
Productions,
events,
yeah.
and I also walked a fashion runway for Steampunk. It was one of the greatest fashion shows that I've walked. I had I actually have pictures of that on my Facebook. You can find me on
he
Facebook.
stays very, very unified, and he does a lot of stuff with the community up there.
Right.
He's created, the Pride festivals in Polk County up there, and they're getting ready to show like 3 movies this year. They're doing like Mirror Mirror with Consuela. I don't know if you've seen the movie with Consuela Cosmetic Lamore. And then in the show Paris is Burning, and Grandfather, which is my father, Hector Extravaganza, is coming down to Florida, kids. So he'll be gracing Florida for a visit. He's doing it so long. My mother Carmen is here. She's in the Orlando area. Finally, she's here close by, too. So, yeah, the kids are slowly making their way to Florida, honey. Things are changing. Florida's now on the map. It's,
Well, welcome to the Sunshine State. Thanks to BallroomSceneRadio.com, bridging the gap between the Florida and the New York ballroom scene. No shade.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, let's go into the next topic. All right. Now, we were talking about legends before. One of the legends that I wanted to talk about was Christina Grant Infiniti.
Yes, my baby.
She has recently passed away, so rest in
May
peace.
she rest in peace.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about, Miss Grant, because, rumor has it that you were one of the last, people to have...
To see her before her passing.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just a very strange story. I was in Miami at the courthouse, and in passing, I saw her, and I was like, oh my God, that looks like Christina. So I called her name across the hallway, and I'm like, Christina, and she turned around, and she's looking all over the place. And when she sees me, she goes, Jayda. So, we ran up to each other and hugged each other, and we quickly sat down on one of the benches because she looked very frazzled, she just looked desperate to talk to somebody, like she was going through something. And I'm like, girl, ¿qué te pasa? What's going on? And she was like, oh, girl, you don't understand. I've been going through it. This guy, he's driving me crazy. He's been threatening me. I'm so scared. I don't know what he's going to do to me. Well, to make a long story short, she just, went into detail telling me about how this guy that she's been with, has just been, giving her, grief and putting her through turmoil. And she was in fear for her life because, he was strung out on drugs. Wow. And she would put him out of her house, and he would always come back and threaten her. And she would have to call the police on him over and over. So basically, she was going through a lot of stuff. So she was there to try to get some kind of restraining order on him because she was in fear for her life. And the way she looked, I just knew that it it was bad because she just looked like she had no makeup on. Her hair it didn't look pulled together. She just looked like she threw clothes on and ran out of the house and ran to the courthouse. Like I had never seen Christina Legendary Grant look the way she looked that day. And I was like, something is wrong, and I just, like, my heart was beating, and I was just like, I felt so terrible inside my heart. And I was with my aunt, she was the one who drove me to the courthouse. And my aunt sat there and she's listening to the story with me, and I'm like, oh my God. So, after we parted ways, I went into my courtroom and she went into her courtroom, and, we dealt with our stuff and everything. And when I was leaving the courtroom, like, for some reason, like, I just felt like this really weird feeling in my chest, and like it made me tear up. And my aunt was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, it's just, I don't want to say this out loud. And she was like, what's wrong? I was like, my girlfriend Christina just made me feel really weird. And she was like, well, like what? And I was like, I just feel like that's the last time I'm going to see her. And it was so weird because literally like a week and a half later, my brother calls me because I had told him that story that same night. And he was like, oh my God, well, pray for her, pray for her. So I prayed for her and everything. And a week and a half later, my brother calls me. It must have been like 11 o'clock at night. I was already in bed. And he calls me. He's like, girl, you're not going to believe this. I'm like, what? He's like, look on Facebook. There's pictures of Christina everywhere that she's been murdered and it's on the news. And I'm like, get out of here. You got to be kidding me. And I was just gagging, when I got on Facebook, and I was like, this can't be for real. Like, it took me by storm. I was like gagging. I couldn't believe it. That exactly, it was just weird, that I had felt that feeling, that, it was the last time I was going to see her, and exactly what I felt came to fruition. So it was really sad because, it's like I almost felt like, damn, if I could have only have just maybe like done something, but there's, when somebody's going through stuff like that, sometimes it's just really something, you really can't do anything sometimes, It's just got to kind of play out on its own. And I was just praying for her and hoping that, that somehow she could just get away from him. And I told her, I said, girl, you can't pack up and just get out of there and get away from him. And she was like, girl, no, my mom just passed away and I just moved into her house. So it was like she couldn't leave that house. Like she just moved into the house. And I was like, oh my God, this is like so crazy. So it's just really sad, and this year alone, there's just been so many murders with transgenders, and it's just been so crazy. It's been such a terrible year for the trans community.
Especially the trans community.
Yeah. Very terrible.
Now, we never went down that list, though, we need to continue going on the list of, the exact legends of Florida.
Okay, well, my list starts off with Angel Legendary Infinity. That bitch has always been the top of my list. She came down from New York, and she did her thing down here with JoJo Infinity, who's now Ebony. Then, there's Alexis Lords, TP Lords, Peppy Lords. A lot of people don't even remember Peppy Lords. Peppy Lords was like mother before TP. Alexa Extravaganza, my brother Sean Extravaganza, my legendary beautiful sister Yesenia Infinity, Danny Infinity Ninja, also known as Chastity, Hector Luis Milan, Jose Navarro Infinity, Hershey Ebony, Baby J Ebony, Power Infinity, of course, Inestra Infinity, Hakeem Shakur Infinity, Mimi Infinity Ninja, Orlando Infinity. A lot of people don't remember Las Susan Eccentrica, Leslie Eccentrica, the sickening legendary Viviana Eccentrica Balenciaga, Gustavo Eccentrica, Ray J Eccentrica, James Lord, Georgette Lords, Louis Lords, La David Lords, Lalo Lords, Christy Labati Lords, Big Dennis, Corey Lords, and that's just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's many more than
who are the icons?
Jesus Lord, the icons. God, the icons to me in those days, half of them are not even around anymore. Wow. I mean, like China, who's one of the legendary China Eccentrica, who used to be a Ganza, came down here and started the whole Eccentrica movement.
Who was actually deemed icon, though, down in Florida?
Excuse me?
Who was actually deemed icon down in Florida throughout, the past 10 years?
I don't know exactly because, after my transition, well, during my transition, I stepped off the scene for a little while, actually a couple of years. So, like, I have been off the scene for a little while, and I'm just like starting to come back now. And, I'm just starting to learn more, like, who's been where and who's doing what. So, like, a lot of those things I'm not familiar with. I'm just, getting you know, familiarized with a lot of things as well. So I can't really tell you off the top, who's
Now,
icon status and who isn't.
okay. Now you're legendary, right?
Uh-huh.
Who deemed you legendary?
I was deemed legendary when I came down from New York City here that me and my brother got the poses status because we became the faces of poses. And I believe if it wasn't Angel and JoJo, it was around the time of the award. It was an awards ball, and I judged for Angel at one of the Asian Invasion balls. But don't quote me on that. It was around that time.
All right. Okay. All right then. So, you have judged balls before. How many balls have you judged before?
Not many here. I did like 2 in Philadelphia, and I want to say maybe 3 here, and that's it. I think 2 in Philadelphia and about 3 here.
Wow, work.
And the 3 haven't all been in Miami because I've been just about all over Florida from Jacksonville down.
I know that's right. I love Florida. It's cute down here. Okay, now, there's a lot of stuff out here. A lot of people wanted to know, a lot of people have a lot of opinions, first of all. Let's just say that. Second of all, a lot of people think that, you should have been mother of Infiniti, Florida chapter. You should have been deemed icon. You should be getting more acknowledgement in the ballroom scene.
Well, before you move on with that, a lot of people question the whole Jayda Icon Infiniti situation. The icon is not a status name. Icon is a name that was given to me a long time ago that when I transitioned, it was actually given to me while I was still, transitioning. I hadn't fully transitioned yet, and I was going to drop it because I didn't feel that it was fishy.
Right.
So to say. But my mother Carmen was like, no, bitch, you're going to keep that in your name because that's legendary. So I decided to keep it as my middle status name, but it wasn't like a deemed status. A lot of people are like, oh, well, how are you an icon? I'm like, girl, well, I had icon before people were even making up statuses, so that has nothing to do with none of that.
You should have been deemed icon already by now?
Because really,
a lot of people already say
like
that.
Those status things to me, really, they're not. Like I don't thrive on that. It doesn't matter to me whether you give me legendary icon or none of that. It doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me more is that I leave a mark on the kids. A positive mark.
Wow. Okay. What are some of the phenomenal moments, do you remember of the ballroom scene in Florida when you first came to the scene? Like, tell us a little bit about the Florida ballroom history that you so far from your experience.
God, there's a lot of them. Well, it's just like I just remember some of the things that like there's so many of them, and like I want to say that I've traveled to so many different states and have seen so many different balls, but I always remember certain things about certain balls because I've always been driven to the element of the production of how the ball is set up. You know, I'm always fascinated with, how the Grand March is, how the stage is set up. To me, that to me is what makes the element of, fascination to me. The sophistication and the glamour of how the house brings it to me is all that. When these houses just do, they just rent these little these, halls, and they do these little runs up and down these little, whatever, like runways with, folding chairs on the side. To me, it doesn't satisfy, my visual palette. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be, fascinated and be like, wow, by something, that's, visually, arousing to me. Like back in the days, things were just so much more sophisticated, and things were, just they were just more glamorized. And I remember that Angel had did a ball one time where, at the end of the ball, at the end of the runway, which was an elevated runway, which a lot of people don't do anymore. He had like a doorway, that the doorway was like shaped, like not like the average doorway. It was, something that looked like, very like almost like it was out of like a fun house or something. Had like a very weird shape to it, and it was, to me, it was just something that, took a lot of creativity, and it took time to think about, the visual aspect of it. And to me, takes, the person, that he took time.
Angel gives great balls.
Yeah.
I love his fashion sense, But let's go back a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about when RJ Mizrahi came down to Florida and gave awards to, JoJo Infiniti and Angel and Warren Milan became an icon that day, Also, not only that, but in the Come Together Ball a year or two ago, a couple of people were deemed icon. I know Power Infinity was deemed icon. I don't see her in the list. I don't see her status recognized in New York. Do you feel like there is, an issue between, the recognition between the icons and legends all around the world and the New York scene?
Oh, absolutely. There's always going to be a gap with the recognition, and for some reason, I don't know why. I go back to, I don't know why all these countries/states give so much authority to New York City. I don't know how New York City won the label of being King Zeus of I'm gonna give out these trophies and labels to all these other states. Who deemed them the king of the ballroom statuses?
Right, exactly, because things are getting a little bit out of hand because, Power Infinity was deemed icon, but then you have Alexis, and she's legendary. So who comes first, How do we, how do we, So there's a lot of people who are, hitting up the ballroom community. A lot of people just want to stay out of it because they don't want to bring any drama. Or, people are doing things, their own businesses and stuff, and they don't want to get attacked by, these certain individuals who go around in the ballroom scene, seeking power and stuff like that. So
I just think that each country, each state should be, in charge of doing their own, and they should submit a list of their own to a board or whomever, is in charge of having all the lists, so that there's no discrepancy, so that each, like, let's say, for instance, if somebody from Florida goes to New York knows to acknowledge this person as a legend because they are on that list and there's no discrepancy. Right. But New York is not in charge of making that list. That list has been made by the state that represents those people.
Right. I mean, and there's no shade to the Infinities in Florida. I love the Infinities down. But I have my own personal issues that I had to just step out of it because I felt like a lot of things were not.
Of course, there's no shade with that. Everybody has, that everybody grows, and there's time for growth, and people have to move on and do their own things, and but there shouldn't be no shade in that,
Yes, because there's a lot of situations, such as like Johnny, being overall father, and then, I feel like he was just a shady individual to me during my experience, in the House of Infinity, and that's why one of the main reasons why I left. And then when I wanted to speak my piece, I didn't have anybody to back me up. It was basically like the house against me.
Oh, really?
yeah, after so much that I've done. But things move on. Things change. People get over it. As a
Right.
kid anyway. But another reason why Danny left. It's a lot of stuff. Like how did you maintain to stay in the House of Infinity so long?
Well, I recently just became an Infinity. I've only been an Infinity for a short term. I just became an Infinity this year. Before that, I was a Ganza. I left the House of Extravaganza also. Because of growth process, it was time for me to move on. And I mainly felt that because I was here in Florida, and there was not many kids here, and I just felt that I needed to grow and do other things, and move on to different things. And no shade with the Gansas, I love them, and they'll always be my my second family. First the Lamores, but they're really don't no longer exist because most of the Lamores are now Gansas. So like I said, my love will always be with them, and I always have my heart will always be with them. But like I said, people grow and they move on to different things and do other things. And it was just time for me to change and do something else.
Yeah. I was just, me, I went through my personal issues. I was just, upset a little bit. I didn't understand, how, London Knight was the father, up-and-coming father, and, it was certain things that I wanted to do, and I felt like I wasn't getting the support that I needed, so I had to just, go on my own and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I also wanted to talk a little bit about, how do you feel about the shade, in the community? The shade, is it getting better? Is it getting weaker? Like, do you feel like, the shade is going away? Like, what
well, shade is shade.
Right. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it affects the community, or do you think that we should start, toning down?
Well, shade is everywhere. Shade is in the straight community. Shade is in the gay community. Shade is everywhere.
Right.
So it's.
But it's like in the straight world. They have kids, so they try to practice. Try to like keep it cute. Around.
It's like we've even discussed. Like you got shade even like in the music industry, just like you have in the ballroom industry. It's everywhere. But the thing is that it sometimes the community they just take it a little too far. They just don't know when to let it rest. And to me ballroom is about giving the community an outlet for artistic expression. And the kids really need to learn to polish things up and clean it up and just be a little bit more unified and just leave all the the cattiness behind. And like I said, there's a place and time for everything. Ballroom is to compete, and but it's to have healthy competition, not to constantly be at each other's throat and throwing daggers and getting into fights and all that. That's really that's tacky. That's ratchet.
Right.
Like, come on now. Like, how old are you?
Now, do you feel like, because a lot of people say it is that the Florida state ballroom scene is being taken over or being invaded by the other states?
Well,
tell us a story about that. How did it start? How did the invasion start in Florida's ballroom scene?
Well, because well, like I said, when I first got here, there was no scene here. There was no kids here that started the Florida scene. The scene was started originally by kids that came from outside of Florida. So there was no original Florida house. Florida started by outside, from New York City. Angel came here, JoJo, and all the kids came from outside of Florida that brought the scene here. So, once the scene was built and, was developed here in Florida, then all the kids from all the other states started coming here.
How did Righteous Shade come into the picture then? Was that before?
Excuse me?
Was Righteous Shade... the house, was it before the ballroom scene in Florida, or was it after?
That's a good question. I'm not really familiar with the answer to that. I couldn't give you the answer to that. I mean, I'm familiar with them, but I really don't know how the dates of when they came around and all that. I guess I don't pay too much attention to them.
Ooh, well, there you have it, darling. I know that's right. All right, well, let's go back into the Florida invasion. How did that start?
I would like to say that when it comes down to like the femme queen categories, a lot of the girls are judged very unfairly, especially the Latin girls.
Yeah, so you feel that the Latinos are being pushed out of the Florida ballroom scene?
The girls are not given notoriety, and this is why a lot of the girls they're not coming out to the ballrooms to support the balls anymore. You know, they're frowning on the scene and the kids involved. And all around, when it comes down to the femme queen categories, I just think there needs better structure, you know, and they need to specify more, you know, what the categories are calling for, because it's just it's causing a lot of confusion, and it looks very messy.
And watch out, because I hear that. Watch out, because I hear that Wendell Scandella LaBelle, she's coming to Florida to make her mark, honey. And, you know, that's scandalosity right there.
Well, you know, I live for when the girls come out and do their thing, but you know, it's just, I mean, do it and do it well, as they say, honey. Don't make a mess of yourself, because it looks really tired. And I must say, for those that are emceeing and those that are up there judging, come on now. Let's get it together, because you know it's ridiculous. There were some of these girls that are going up there and winning over some of the girls that are getting chopped. It's really sad.
Well,
it's really sad.
You want to keep them nameless, or you want to bring it to the panel?
Excuse me?
You want to keep them nameless, or you want to bring it to the panel?
Do I want to keep a what?
Do you want to keep them nameless?
I'd rather keep it nameless.
Okay.
Because they know who they are. I don't need to put their names out there and throw them under the bus. They know who they are.
I know that's right. But the children don't know, you know what I mean? And they need to look out for them.
The children know too, because trust me, they read them
all
over Facebook. They go all out and read about how at every ball there are always the same people there. They're tired of seeing the same people, and it's always the same thing going on. It's like, really? Like, come on, like with all the people that are in the ballroom community, we always got to see the same faces on the panel? Come on now. Yeah, it's really tired already. Like, come on now. Let's get a little bit of variety going on up there.
So it's time to kick everyone from the blue era and the green era and the yellow era off the panel and get the real legends and icons on that
I
panel,
just
so
think that the same way the time and the eras are changing and we're getting a new generation, we need to change the generation of panels too.
Right. And I agree. That's very awesome. I agree. So you legends and mothers and fathers and icons out there who's tuning in the Florida ballroom scene, please take notes. That'll be a great one. Let's talk a little bit about Vladimir. You remember Vladimir?
Oh, my baby. I miss him so much.
Yes, rest in peace.
God,
my brother
Lord.
from New York City. We used to be in Crash, voguing it up and down.
Yes.
All over the floor.
Godly.
So,
miss him so much.
Yeah. Give me some memories of Vladimir. How he was he part of the Florida ballroom?
Of course, he was a legend here.
Tell us a little bit about his history. Pobrecito, he's not here right now to tell.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Most of the legendary kids are not here anymore. But Vladimir, when he came to Florida,
I feel that's legendary.
I don't even know where to start. You know, I was his, I want to say like I was his like taxi driver, because he would always come and be like, Niña, necesito que me llevas aquí. So I would be like, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I would always pick him up and drive him and take him here. Or when he would go to New York, I would pick him up at the airport and pick him up and take him to his house. Or when he had friends coming from New York, you know, because he always had all his trade friends coming from New York. So I'd be like, who's coming this week?
Whoa,
yeah, so.
The memories.
The memories.
Do you feel like he should have been a legend or icon today?
Oh, absolutely.
Which
For
one,
sure.
legend or icon?
He would have been an icon by now.
No, that's right. Okay, also real quick, let's go back real quick. Who do you feel that should be judging on the judges panel today on the Florida ballroom scene?
On the Florida ballroom scene that I should see on the panel for sure here?
Right. Who should be judging these balls?
Well, definitely I would love to see Vivian on the panel.
Word.
Because Vivian is a legendary rock stocking bitch that should be up there, and I haven't seen her in a while, but she definitely deserves to be up there. She holds status in my book, and I would love to see her there. I would love to see Jasenia up there out of the girls.
Yes, I
Um,
love her.
I would
Love,
love
love,
to
love her.
see Orlando up there. Um, let's see. I would like to see Gustavo. I haven't seen Gustavo Eccentrica in quite some time either.
Yes. Shout out to the House
Um,
of Eccentrica, by the way.
yes. David Lords.
Yes,
Haven't
another
seen
one.
David Lords. Um, and Inestra. I haven't seen Inestra in quite some time. I know she's back in town. She was out of Florida for a little while, but now I heard she's back. So hopefully she'll grace some of our, our panels
Word.
for a taste.
She'll grace the floor for us once
Mm-hmm.
again, honey.
Yes, darling.
Wow. Okay, let's jump off the topic real quick for a minute. Do you feel that Latinos are being pushed out of the scene or no?
Well, for a long time, the Latinos have always been shaded and, given the short end of the stick. But I think that, we need to step up and, fight for our acknowledgement more. And the only
That's
way
what's
we're
up.
going to do that is by taking charge.
I know that's right.
Because I mean we throwing balls too, right? So we have the power to put our own MCs up there and to gather our own panel, right? So I mean, I don't see why we can't take a little bit more charge of what's
Okay.
going on.
I know.
That's all. I mean, we're giving too much power to everybody else
It's
to rule
time to pump.
and do what they want to do, and I
Pump to
mean,
the
we
pump
can't we
pump.
can't really blame nobody but ourselves.
I know
So
that's right.
get it together. That's all I say.
Well, we already know how I am. I don't even want to get this. Y'all just gonna have to wait till my episode before I give up my tea.
Right.
Real quick, oh yeah, and one more thing. Johnny
Because
Pink
we all know
Lady.
if I do a ball, ain't none of that going down.
Hold on. Johnny Pink Lady, grab a seat, and we're going to battle over and over and over for hand performance, for over and over until I get my status, darling.
Oh.
No shit. Let's scandalize the airwaves tonight, real quick. No, do you feel that, Vladimir should have gotten, if Vladimir would have gotten, an award for an awards ball today, let's say if he was still with us, what kind of award would you grant him?
Maricón legendaria.
Yes, darling. You ate that one?
Yeah, that's the key, right?
Already. Yes. Okay. So, are we gonna see more of you on the ballroom floor?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll be coming back.
Are you giving us a new category or what?
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save it top secret. But you will be seeing me. I'll be back very shortly. There's a lot coming up, I'm as you know, I've been working with you. I'm in the studio. I'm also working on a lot of writing. I'm working on an autobiography and some film projects as well. So there's a lot coming up, hopefully for next year. I'm doing a lot of work also with my brother. We're Just Fierce Productions, with Pride festivals in Central Florida. We got, the viewing of a lot of films this year. Like I said, Mirror Mirror and Paris is Burning, stuff like that. So if you're interested, just look up Just Fierce Productions on Facebook and check out the events coming up this year. And that's about it, just chilling, keeping myself busy, laying low,
Well, we're gonna get into
helping
a
out.
little bit more because I have a little surprise for everyone too as well. We didn't forget.
Oh,
But one thing
oh.
I wanted to say is Angel, Icon, Infinity. If you're listening, please, Vladimir. I feel that Vladimir needs to be on that plaque that he has. Because a lot of people, we didn't get to pay homage to a lot of, the icons and the legends of the Florida ballroom scene because they passed away too soon. But we have to still remember them and recognize them. And I think it's very important that we, put, monuments or some type of memorial for these people in all the states.
Oh, that would be
America.
wonderful.
Yeah, that would be fabulous. But back to what I was talking about. We have a track, that I wanted to load up. I hear you doing music. Tell us a little about this. Yeah,
Yes.
tell us about this craft that you're doing.
The track-a-lack. Okay, well, recently I've been a little inspired with some of these, ballroom beats and battle tracks, and I did a little bit of writing, and I've gotten together with a little bit of music producers and music beat developers, and I
We
think
have
you
two.
have.
I have two tracks that you sent me. You sent me basically in one that says Infinity, and then you have the other one that says Jayda Icon X Sky E 2000.
Okay.
So
I don't know what you got there, but what we're going to listen to.
Which one you want to play? I was thinking.
I don't know. Whichever one you said that you finished.
All right, we're gonna
Don't play
one.
nothing unfinished.
We're gonna play one. We're gonna play one. We're gonna play one, and then we're gonna go into the other one. Okay.
Okay.
So tell the listeners out there, your fans, honey. Tell
Okay.
your fans, girl. Now they have to hold on to a minute and introduce your track real quick.
Okay. Well, everybody, take a moment and grab your popcorn and listen to this track. This is yours truly, Jayda Icon Infinity's track. Never heard before. This is your first time hearing this live on Ballroom Scene Radio.
Femme queen, realness. Stay in your place. Femme queen, realness. Possible beauty, learn from my mommy. Femme queen, realness. Possible beauty, learn from my mommy. Carmen, extravagant, you don't fucking ever. Daddy, Hector, knew I was better. Jayda, Icon, Infinity, using my ability. Femme queen, realness. Stay in your place. Femme queen, realness. Stay in your place. Learn and observe. Learn and observe. Keep believing that you can. Chops is where you stand. Come for me, darling. Come for me. You just can't take it. Voice is still there. Jayda, Icon, Infinity. Full of divinity. Serve it, learn it, get your permit. Serve it, learn it, get your permit. Learn and observe. Stay in your lane. Realness, beauty.
right, Jayda Ikon Infinity's track real quick. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Enjoy the beats. We'll be right back with some more legendary Jayda Ikon Infiniti. Jayda Ikon Infiniti, are you there, darling?
Hello.
Yes, give it to me, give it to me, give it
You
to
like
me.
it?
Yes, that was off the hook, darling. Give us some insights. How were you inspired to come up with this track?
God, I can't really, off the top of my head how I was inspired. I guess, just, the ballroom scene and the kids and, just the element of, the battle scene and, just the ballroom was just what kind of gave me the element of what, the verbal battle is about to me. That's kind of what inspired me for the lyrics.
I'm getting bombarded on my Facebook with messages. I have one that says, loved it, bitch. I gagged. I came together from Danny Tiberius Stretch Ninja. Also, I have another message coming in. Oh my God, the kids. I can't even go through the list. Hold on.
That's hot.
So, who, you mentioned a couple powerful names in that track. Tell us a little bit about these two individuals who you mentioned in this track.
Well, of course, my father, Hector Extravaganza, who plays a very big role in my ballroom life and outside the ballroom as well. He gives me a lot of advice and has been there for me, through a lot of ups and downs in my life. And I cherish him and I love him for that. And Carmen, my mother, my gay mother, as well, has been there through, lots of decisions in my transitioning and, in a lot of battles I've gone through, in transitioning and in my life in general. They've been great supporters.
Yes.
And, that's just two people in my life that,
who produced this track with you? Because this is amazing.
Well, it started off with DJ June out of Philadelphia. He started off producing it with me, and then I handed it over to you so that you could add your touches to it, and that's how it began development.
I know that's right, but our mix is not dropping to 2016, John.
Okay.
Boom. But yeah.
So that's the second part.
Right, yes. You know what? The beat was fabulous. We had the girls jumping, voguing, doing their things. You also were posting some pictures on social media a while back. You were in front of the camera. Give us a little bit of details on that.
Oh, okay. That has to do with transgenders who have had experiences with law enforcement. Of course, I have been on the tail end of having some negative experiences with law enforcement where I have been incarcerated. that would be like another hour of explaining. But to make a long story short, I was, falsely accused of something. And because, I was transgender, of course, most of society and, law enforcement thinks that transgenders are, prostitutes and drug addicts and just, bad individuals to be, just right off back. So, they thought that I was up to no good and they arrested me. And it turns out that the people that had made these bogus allegations against me were lying, and they made up this whole lie. And I sat in jail for 8 months, and I, had to fight and try to prove my case against them. And yeah, it's a long story. But, there's documentaries about transgenders who have been on the opposite end of law enforcement, who have gone through negative experiences where they have been, mistreated and falsely accused of, crimes. And hopefully the documentary will be completed and aired hopefully soon. I haven't heard anything back from the producers, but they're still filming a lot of girls because they're, filming several girls and several stories because, this seems to be an issue that's been on the rise a lot.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Wow. And I also hear that you've been nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, this came to as a surprise to me as well. So I haven't gotten the full details on it, but
Yes, you've been nominated on Ballroom Scene Radio Awards.
Yeah,
Coming this December. I will be having the details, next week on.
It's an honor,
Yes,
yeah, thank you so much. That's great. Thank you so much.
That's right. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
We have dropped some promos. I don't know what's out there yet because I don't handle promotions, honey. I just, do the CEO work.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
But, there's going to be a lot of more commercials and drops and things that's going to be coming out. I'm pretty sure the children's going to like it. And don't forget, we also have our new little video update for the New Year's that's coming out from BallroomSceneRadio.com.
Right.
And,
so get on it.
I know that's right. What else do you want to give your fans a shout out who's tuning in tonight?
Well, I just want to send everybody my love and tell everybody to have safe sex and stay safe out there. The holidays are coming, so the creeps are coming out and they're doing their thing and they're preying on the innocent. So just watch your back, kids, and stay safe and look out for one another and smile and spread love and just do your thing.
Yeah. And you guys that are on the Ballroom Scene Radio social network.com site and the girls who are tuning in through Spreaker, if there's any questions, you better start asking now. Start messaging us right now on the chat. If you want
bring it down
live on the air, please log on to Spreaker. That's SPREAKER.com and just log on with your Facebooks, of course, first of all, and then search for Ballroom Scene Radio, and you can join us live on the air, chatting with us and talk, get your questions across and communicate with our special guest that's on every Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. sharp, darling. Hello. What's in your wallet? Here's the key.
I'm down. I love you, baby.
Alrighty, so is there anything you would like to tell your fans real quick? Is there, any
I love you all
advice?
for loving me. Mwah.
Alrighty, darling. So I'm going to let you go, and of course I'll reach out to you, at a future time. But keep me posted on anything that's going on.
I will, babe.
Okay, darling. So
Thank
I'm going to let you
boo.
go. Thank you so much. We love you down.
Ciao.
Legendary, honey. Jayda, Ikon, Infiniti, darling. That's how it goes down here on BallroomSceneRadio.com. I do have to let you girls know it's only 11 o'clock. So we're going to continue spinning the cunty beats. I got a request to spin that Jayda track one more game. So I'm going to have to pump this beat up real quick for y'all. So if y'all tuned into the hottest station on the Internet Nation, right now I'm going to give you 5 minutes to log on to BallroomSceneRadio.com. The hottest station is on the Internet Nation. It's your boy Izzy Stars once again. Shout out to the legendary Ikon Jayda Infiniti. And also, I want to give a great big shout out to Daniel Ivory Stretch Ninja. And I also want to give a great big shout out to Wendell LaBelle for tuning in tonight. I also want to give a great big shout out to Brianna Stars out there tuning in, my niece. Love you down. Let me check real quick. That's right.
My mom, Carmen, extravagant, you don't fucking ever. Daddy, Hector, knew I was better. Jayda, Ikon, Infiniti, using my ability. Femme queen, realness, stay in your place. Femme queen, realness, stay in your place. Learn and observe.
Also want to give a great big shout out to Solomon, Rob Black, St. Jane for tuning in tonight. Also want to give a great big shout out to French Riviera.
Keep believing that you can. Chops is where you stand.
DJ French Riviera spinning every Monday at 7 o'clock
Come for
p.m.
me, darling. Come for me.
Right before BallroomSceneRadio.com, the hottest station on the Internet Nation. It's right here.
You just can't take it. Voice is still there. Jayda, Ikon, Infiniti. Full of divinity. Serve it, learn it. Get your permit. Serve it, learn it. Get your permit. Learn and observe. Stay in your lane. Realness, beauty, infinity.
Please don't forget.
Mother, do you know I roam alone at night? Wearing colognes, tight pants, chains of gold. Searching for men willing to come back to candlelight. I'm not scared of these men, though some are killers of sons like me. I learned there is no tender mercy for men of color, for sons who love men like me. Do not feel shame for how I live. I chose this tribe of warriors and outlaws. Do not feel you failed some test of motherhood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, I'm announcing the premiere of the Ballroom Scene Radio 2014 and 2015 Awards is going down December 21st, 2015, ladies and gentlemen. I will be promoting it. You girls, if you're interested, you girls can tune in. It's going to be fantabulous. And also, I want to let you know that the legendary Mother Sierra, Ms. Rahi, and legendary Tone Milan, the F2, F3 Ball, an Australian affair flight down under, is going down November 14th at 9 o'clock p.m. That's right, it's going down in Hollywood, Florida. Y'all want to get more information on the categories? Visit facebook.com/events and look up the F2, F3 Ball, the Australian affair flight down under. It's going to be fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, all the Florida ballroom legends and icons will be there. And LSS starts at 10 p.m. First come will be called by 11 p.m. So get your booties to the F2, F3 ball and Australian fair flight down under, darling. That's right. Shout out to Mother, legendary Mother Sierra Mizrahi, and Tone R. Milan.
judge. We have no right to judge people by the color of their skin, by the religious path they want to follow, by the sexual preference that they have. We are in no position to judge. We have no right to judge people. We are in no position to judge. We have no right to judge people.
I'm hot. I heard y'all was hiring. Yeah, you see, my name is like Wiper. Can you see his tattoo right here on my chest? Yeah, you don't gotta interview none of them other chicken heads out there. I get my credentials from the street, baby. Clock the hair, clock the mug, clock the nails, clock my skirt. You better get into it, baby. Clock the bag, clock the shoe. Now punch the clock, it's time to work. Move over, amateurs. Taking mine, taking yours. Somebody better hold my purse. Figure it out like Nancy Drew. Catch on quick like who gon' check, nigga? Not you. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. I am a professional. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. Work. I came to work. Work. I told y'all I was a work. I came to work. I went to work. See, I'm a professional. Yeah. Approve. Up the ladder. Watch me move. No 9 to 5 round the clock. Overtime. Haters cannot touch my drive. References. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. I'm a professional pro. I'm a pro. I'm a professional work. I came to work. Work. I told y'all I was a professional work. Came to work. I went to work. I came to work. Didn't my badge. I am a professional. Gucci, Prada, Dolce Gabbana, red bottoms. Yes, I got 'em. No Kardashian collection here. Donna, Karen, Miu, Jimmy Choo, rhinestone shoe. Looks like a pimpo got her tax return. Ferragamo, Chloe Dior, labels, come, give me more. You don't need layaway when you cashing checks, baby.
There's some clothes in this house. 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 And they're about to turn it out. And they're about to turn it out. And they're about to turn it out. And they're about to turn it out.
Boys trying to work. The gate gives for services. You want a bump? Well, there's one simple rule. Think now. Bump later. You want a bump?
darlings, it's about that time.
This is Jay Blonick, and you are tuned into the hottest station, internet station.
All right, darlings, it's about that time. I'm coming for the runway.
What's up? This is your girl, Infiniti. Don't forget, we're about to spill all the tea, because every day is a party.
Are you ready? 'Cause I am. Legendary face, darling. Bringing it to you the old way.
Hey, everybody. It's amazing. And I just want to remind everyone out there.
Get into it. How do I look? Legendary face, darling. Get into it.
My voice goes, my voice goes, just goes. The crowd, the crowd, the crowd. The drums go, the drums go, the drums go, the drums go, but the bass, the bass, the bass goes.
No me odie, mami.
live it, learn it, do it. House, nigga. La diva del momento, Apollonia Cruz. La diva del momento, Apollonia Cruz.
Everywhere she goes.
That's what they call me, honey. Envidiosa.
Don't hate me very much. I don't mind.
Love or hate it. Make some way. Love or hate it. I'm coming through. Love or hate it. Make some way. Love or hate it. I'm coming through.
Never do what you wanna do. I'm a female dog and I'm barking at you. The way that you move, I can move better. You mention my name, I say whatever. Ashes to ashes, you're thirsty forever. Any link to you.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Funk, dropping them booty tracks, watching them asses go up and down. Get it.
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the funky bitch.
That she crack.
Walk so hard, motherfuckers wanna find. 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 Walk so hard, 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 motherfuckers.
Whisper in tongues, heal me with your hands, double knot my throat, mother. Double knot my throat, mother. In words I lose. Don't be mad, I'm vacating every second, every minute in my mind. It's so sweet in here, wish you could see it. I'll be home soon. I'll be there. Do you have a lighter? Am I dancing sexy yet? Are you watching me 'cause I move alone? Look a little harder. Everything I own is wet, and I've never tasted glass and Patron. I wait all week for a moment's break away from being told who I am. So do you have a lighter? Am I dancing sexy?
All right, you are now tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation, BostonRadio.com. Is your boy Izzy Stars. No one sees you. All right, here's one of my new exclusive tracks. Armand Van Helden featuring Izzy Stars. You don't even know me. Don't forget you tune into the hot station on the internet nation, BostonRadio.com. It's your boy, Izzy Stars.
you want it, so come and get it. You know you like it, so come and get it. You know you want it, so come and get it. 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 This is the beat to scream and shout. To scream and shout. This is the beat when you 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 this is the beat to scream and shout. Boys and girls, this is the beat when you want to twirl. This is the beat when you 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 this is the beat for boys and girls. This is the beat when you want to twirl. This is the beat that makes me jump. This is the beat that makes me pump. This is the beat that makes you yell. This is the beat don't ask, don't tell. This is the beat the DJ likes. This is the beat for fags and dykes. This is the beat for you to serve. This is the beat if you got the nerve. These are the words, and this is the beat. These are the words, and this is the beat. These are the words, and this is the beat. These are the words, this is the beat. These are the words, and this is the beat. These are the words, and this is the beat. This is the beat to scream and shout. So come and get it. This is the beat to scream and shout. So come and get it. This is the beat from north to south. This is the beat by word of mouth. This is the beat from east to west. This is the beat that's certain to best.
You a bad bitch, you pick a bitch, shut 10. F-E-M-M-I-N-E. When I both have the girls gagging. T-R-A-M-A-T-I-C. You with the girls on same T-C. K-N-O-T-T-N-Y. You know you want this, so you can't deny. P-E-R-F-O-R. M-A-N to the C to the E. P-E-R-F-O-R. M-A-N to the C to the E. T-W-I-S-T-E-R. Vogue like you can be a superstar. R-E-L-N-E-double-S. Look so real, think I still like breath. V-O-G-Q-E-F-M. You a bad bitch, you get your tens. F-E-M-M-I-N-E. When I Vogue have the girls gagging. D-R-A-M-A-T-I-C. You are what the girls so I came to see. K-N-O-T-T-N-Y. You know you want this, so you can't deny. P-E-R-F-O-R. M-A-N to the C to the E. 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 P-E-R-F-O-R. This is a spell check. 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 Those both things.
Good life, good life, good life.
501s. You know, you saw me with him on Friday at Sound Factory.
Yeah, but I think I seen him on Saturday in the Sound Factory with a bunch of queens.
What? Please, 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 don't tell me he's just turning out to be just like a queen.
He's acting just like those queens.
Ballsing Radio is sponsored by the House of Ninja, House of Blonic, House of Ultra Omni, House of Extravaganza, House of Infiniti, House of Milan, House of Latex, and of course, the one and only, the legendary House of Stars. Special thanks to Danny Stretch Ninja, DJ Frankie Paradise, Steve Gonzalez, DJ Chip Chop Ninja, legendary Jay Polonic, Ikon Kevin Ultra Omni, Icon Angel Infiniti, Icon Baron Milan, legendary Mother Power Infiniti, and of course, Icon Grandfather Hector Extravaganza. Tune in every week at 9 p.m. for the hottest station on the Internet Nation, ballroomsceneradio.com.